Hello judges and audiences, my name is Jodi and I act as the first researcher, and here is my partner.
My name is Farrell.
As he acts as the second researcher. Our title of research is Measuring Glucose Concentration in Treating Hypoglycemia in Hyperinsulinism Conditions.
Hypoglycemia is a critical condition in which the body experiences a lack of glucose, often defined by a plasma glucose concentration below 70 mg deciliter. Hypoglycemia causes various symptoms such as confusion, heart palpitation, shakiness, and anxiety, to mention some of many it triggers. Hypoglycemia is especially common in patients with type 2 diabetes, often caused by hyperinsulinism. WHO claimed that the number of people with diabetes rose 108 million in 1980 to 422 million in 2014. Prevalence has been rising more rapidly in low and middle income countries than in high income countries.
The rapid rise of diabetes directly correlates to the rise of hypoglycemia, as about 25% of people suffering from type 2 diabetes might or have suffered from hypoglycemia too. Seeing that hypoglycemia is always on the rise and not a condition you can just turn a blind eye on, a concrete method to overcome it is needed. Rapid-acting glucose is the preferred treatment for hypoglycemia, as it is the most effective way of raising a person's blood level to normal range. But as hypoglycemia correlates directly with diabetes, consuming an inappropriate amount of glucose, be it excessive or insufficient, might result in further unwanted diabetes complications rather than treating the hypoglycemia itself. Thus, an appropriate amount of glucose for the treatment of hypoglycemia needs to be measured and determined. This research is meant to find such an amount. This research also intends to find an appropriate amount of table sugar to treat hypoglycemia when rapid-acting glucose isn't present.
The tools and ingredients needed are listed here.
You can see our research methodology here. Fish is made into hypoglycemic conditions by putting it inside insulin solutions. Fish that is experiencing hypoglycemic symptoms is then transferred into various concentrations of glucose and table sugar solution. The behavior of fish will then be surveyed. The main points observed are the time it takes for the fishes to swim back normally and which solution can offer the best condition for the hypoglycemic fishes to restore their glucose homeostasis.
Now we move into result and analysis. It can be seen from this graph that the fish initially swam irregularly. When its frequency of opening its mouth rising, this is to compensate for the loss of blood sugar. The fish will then move into a comatose state after being exposed to insulin for 1 hour.
Fishes are then transferred to various sugar solutions in order to restore their blood glucose levels. The placement of fish in several glucose solutions is shown in this table. Measurement of the duration of fish returning to normal conditions in various glucose solutions produces this graph. The placement of fish in several table sugar solutions is shown in this table. Measurement of the duration of fish returning to normal conditions in various table sugar solutions produces this graph. A similarity in data could be found, where the higher the concentration of the solution, the faster the fish swim back normally, but they would then die. It is thought that this can be caused by various causes such as hemolysis of fish cells and hypoglycemia in these fishes. On the lower concentration of these solutions, fish won't be swimming back normally as fast, but won't die in the end, making it more effective. This experiment also proves that table sugar solution can indeed treat hypoglycemia, but won't be as effective as glucose and requires a higher concentration too. The rates of water the fish drank are then converted to human scale, producing this graph. Now on to the conclusion. From the conducted research on fish and the gathered data, it was observed that the higher the concentration of glucose or table sugar in the solution where a fish is placed, the quicker the fish returns to normal swimming behavior. Fish and humans share many similarities in their metabolic processes, and the insulin production systems in these organisms are indirectly comparable. So it is hoped that the data gathered from fish can be used on humans too. This study aims to provide people with the knowledge about the appropriate levels and volumes of both glucose and and table sugar solutions. This information can be utilized in the initial management of hyperinsulinemia and hypoglycemia. The future development prospect of this research can be enhanced by testing the structure and prototype of the study on subjects that will yield more comprehensive and accurate data, namely humans. And this is our references.